Saraswati Sishu Mudwagwala, Board Sir, welcomes you. Standard 9, subject Mathematics, chapter number 15, Probability. Friends, we know that we are suffering from COVID-19 pandemic here and we are trying to learn from the video lecture. So, in today's lecture, we have discussed the examples of probability. Let us see the examples of probability. Let us take example exercise number 15.1, example number 2. In this sum, we have already given that 1500 families with 2 children. Here we have given that 1500 families with 2 children were selected randomly. Now here we have given that the data in the tabular form. The data is number of girls in the family. Both are girls, 1 girls and no girls. That means 2, 1 and 0 are number of girls in the family. And it is also given that number of families. 2 girls in 475 families, 1 girl in 804 families and 0 girls 211 families. We have to compute the probability of a family chosen at random having 2 girls, 1 girl and no girl. So let us solve this example. First of all, we have given that there are 1500 families. The data is given from 1500 families. So here we can write here there are total 1500 families. Therefore, we can say that number of trials, total number of trials equal to 1500. Now, let us take first. Here we have to find 2 girls, 1 girl and no girl. So, for first example, let denote A as a family selected randomly having 2 girls. See, here I denote first event A. So, how many families having the 2 girls? Here we have given them in a tabular form 475. So therefore we can say that there are 475 families having 2 girls. Therefore, probability of A equal to, what is the formula? Number of trials of even A divided by total number of trials. So here we have already given that there are 475 girls. So 475 divided by there are 1500 families. Okay. Now let us factorize 475. Here 5 into, we can say that 5 9s are 45. 2 divided by 5 into 350, that is 95 by 300, 95 by 300. Okay, so this is the answer of first sub question. Now let us see what is the another sub question. Another sub question, that is a family chosen at random having 1 girl. So let us denote event B. Let B is, let denote B as a family chosen randomly having 1 girl. Okay, So how many families having one girl? There are 814 families. So there are 814 families having one girl. So I can directly find probability of B equal to how many families having one girl? That is 814 in the numerator, and total number of families, that means 1500 is the denominator. This is also correct. Now let us find example number 3 subquestion. Here we have to denote, let denote C as a family chosen randomly having no girl. So how many families having no girl? There are 211 families. So there are 211 families having no girl. So we can find probability of C equal to in numerator 211, denominator the total number of families, that means 1500. Now here we have also checked that the sum of these probabilities is 1 or not. So let us find probability of A plus probability of B plus probability of C. So what is the probability of C? 475 divided by 1500 plus 814 divided by 1500 plus 211 divided by 1500. In all the term, the denominator is same, so we can write the denominator 1500 and the numerator is 475 plus 814 plus 211, that is 1500 divided by 1500. The sum is 1. So by this way you have to sum all the given probability and the sum is 1. See, here we have all these answers. The numerator is less than the denominator. Friends, in the probability sum, always the numerator is less than the denominator. By this way you have to calculate this sum. Now let us see the another example number 2. Start. Another example is exercise 15.1, example number 7. To know the opinion of the student about the subject statistics, a survey of 200 students was conducted. How many students taking a survey was conducted? 200 students. So in solution, first of all, you need to write the total number of students taking a part in survey, that is 200. Therefore we can write total number of trials equal to 200. Now let us move further. What we have to given that the data is given in the following table. Opinion, that is the student having the like statistic is number of students 135, and the number of students does not like the statistic subject is 65. We have to find the probability that student chosen at random like statistics and other does not like statistics. The first one, let event A denote number of students like statistic subject. So here we have given that there are 135 students like statistic subject. Therefore we can write there are 135 students who like statistic subject. So So probability of A equal to, we can say that number of students like stat subject divided by total number of students. Here there are 135 students who like statistics subject and there are 200 students. So I want to the answer in decimal form. So denominator can be multiplied by 5. So it will be 1000. Same, you need to multiply numerator by 5. So denominator will be 1000 and this one is 5 5 25, 7 675. There are 3 zeros, so first, second and third place. So our answer is 0.675. Now let us move further for another sub question. We have to find the student chosen at random does not like statistics. So we can say that let event be denote student chosen randomly does not like statistics subject. So we can say that there are 65 students. There are 65 students who dislike stat. So we can write probability of B equal to number of students dislike statistic divided by total number of students. I'm taking part in a survey. So there are 65 students divided by 200. For decimal we have to multiply by 5. Why we have to multiply by? Because here we have given that 200. So by making decimal points we need 200, 1000, 10,000. So here already 200. So greater than 200 there are. This is the only one number 1000. So we have to multiply by 5. So same way numerator is multiplied by 5. So 5 5 25. 325 divided by 1000. The answer is 0.325. So by this method you have to find the given sum of probability. Let us see another example. Another example is, here we have given that an insurance company selected 2000 drivers. So first of all we have get from this question number of drivers, total number of drivers is 200. So we can write total number of drivers equal to 2000. Now in a particular scene, to find a relationship between age and accidents, the given data are given. Here friends, we have given that age of driver, that means from age 18 to 29. Accident in a 1 year, 0 accident, 440, 1 accident, 160, 2 accidents by the ages of driver 18 to 29 is 110, 3 accidents, that means 61, and above 3, over 3, that means 3, 4, 5, 6 is that 35. Same way the another age group is 30 to 50. This age group is given by 30 to 50 and the accident in a 1 year by this group is 0, 505, 125, 260, 322 and over 380. And another group, third one is above 50. The accident in 1 year by this group is 0 accident, 360, 145, 235, 315 and over 390. So we have to find that probability of following 3 events. The first event is being 18 to 29 accident in a 1 year. So first let event A denote event A denote being 18 to 29 years, 18 to 29 years of age and having exactly 3 accidents in 1 year. Now friends, look at the table. First of all, you have to see the age group 18 to 29, that is this group, and what have to find? Having exactly 3 and having 18 to 29 group, that means there are 61 accidents by age of drivers 18 to 29. So we can say that there are 61 accidents in 1 year by age group of 18 to 29. So what is the probability of A? Probability of A equal to 3 accidents. 3 accidents in 1 year by age group 18 to 29 divided by, here we have to write total number of drivers. So there are 61 divided by 2000. Now friends, this is your answer. This is correct. This is P by Q form. Now we have to convert in decimal form. So 2000 multiplied by 5, 61 multiplied by 5. So in denominator there are 10,000, and this one is 305. So here 40. So you need to jump 4 decimal. So first, second, third, and 4, that means 0.0305. So by this way you have to find the first sub question, being 18 to 29 years of age and having exactly 3 accidents in 1 year. The answer is 0.0305. Now let us see the another sub question. Another our sub question is, we have to find the probability of being 30 to 50 years of age and having 1 or more accidents in a year. So first of all, let us denote the event B denotes number of drivers, denotes being 30 to 50 age and having 1 or more accidents in a year. So here we have to denote event B, that is number of drivers whose age is 30 to 50 years and having 1 or more accidents in a year. So first of all, you need to see the age group of 30 to 50. So this age group. Now what we have to find? We have to find 1 or more, that is 1 or greater than 1 accidents in a 1 year. So we have to add 1 in our group, 2, 3 and 4. So we sum all 4 data and get the exact number of accidents in a 1 year of age group 30 to 50. So therefore the total number of drivers whose age being 30 to 50 years and having one or more accident equal to, see, 125 plus 60 plus 22 plus 80. So the total number is 8 plus 2 10, 5 1 3 6 9 10 12 225. So we get the total one or more accident from 30 to 50 years of age group is total 225 one or more accidents in a 1 year by age group 30 to 50 years. So the probability of B equal to, we can say that being 30 to 50 years and having one or more accident divided by total number of drivers. So here we have 225 divided by 2000. I want to answer in the decimal points. So first of all you need to multiply by 5 on numerator and denominator. So here 10,000, 5 5s are 25. So there are 4. So our answer is 0.1125. So by this way you can see the whole example. Once again we have to find one or more. So you need to sum of 1, 2, 3 and 4 of this data, and you get total number of one or more accident by age group 30 to 50 years. So here we get 225 and same this probability of B equal to 225 divided by 2000. I want to answer in decimal point, so multiply by 5 on our numerator and denominator. The answer is 0.115. Let us see the last sub question. Okay, another sub question is having no accident in 1 year. Friends, in these two questions we have to given that the age group and the having number of accident. Now we have to find the having no accident in 1 year. That means we have to consider no accident in all ages group. So no accident, that means 0 accident. The number of drivers who does not take an accident, that means 440, 505 and 360. So we can write there are total 440 plus 505 plus 360 equal to, we can say that 440 plus 505 plus 360, that means 5, 6 plus 4, 10, 5, 5, 10, 30. Total 1305 drivers having no accident, having no accident. Having no accident. Therefore, our probability of C equal to number of drivers having no accident divided by total number of drivers. So our answer is 1305 divided by 2000. I want to answer in decimal points, so we have to multiply by 5 divided by 2000 into 5. That means denominator is 10,000. 5 5 is 25. 2 5 5 is 15. 6 5 2 5. So our answer is 0.6525. Friends, in this example, suppose you have to given that being 18 to 29 years of age and having less than 3 extents, so you need to sum of 440, 160 and 110. So by this way you have to calculate the probability. In this lecture we have tried to find the probability of the given data. Thank you. Stay home, stay safe.